In today's video, we're going to be talking about mage marches. We're going to go over what the best mage march pairing is. We're going to break down the Lilia Valen match. We're going to break down the Valen Lilia match and see exactly which one is better. So stick around in this video to find out what the best pairing is. Let's get it. Welcome back to CO Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about these mage pairings. We're going to be testing out Lilia versus Valen as primary and Valen as primary. So let's just jump right into this fight. So right now we are pretty even on troops. I'm running Lilia Valen, and my buddy Death here is running Valen Lilia. We're just going to kind of see exactly which one this is. Both of these marches are completely awakened, so there's not a whole lot of difference between them. I personally think Lilia is the better primary. I think the big difference between the marches is going to be what artifact you run. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But let's just kind of break this battle down as soon as it's over. It looks like I'm pulling out ahead pretty good. It's fairly close, but nothing insane. Okay, so maybe I'm pulling out pretty good, actually. It's a lot better than I actually expected. I figured this march would be pretty close. Okay. Absolutely insane. It's like I'm gonna run away with this one pretty good. Actually, a little bit, like I said, a little bit better than I expected. I thought the fight would definitely be a little bit closer. There may be a little bit of a level difference between the two of us, but it's nothing just insane. It's hard to say. We'll see. We'll see what this looks like once we're able to dive into this report real quick. See where we're at. As soon as this fight actually ends. It's like I'm getting several big hits right here at the end of it, which is pretty expected. So we're about to wrap it up. I don't know, man. It's like doing these pairing videos has been really beneficial for me. It gives me a chance to do a lot of testing that I've been wanting to do since kind of day one. I've never just got around to doing it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go Lilia Valen again, and we're going to take put the artifacts on. I'm going to be running a Phoenix side. By the way, that first fight was with no artifact, no pet. Now we're going to go artifact pet and see exactly where we're at there. As you can tell, won that fight pretty easily. His Vela Lily is 46-47. I'm 50-50. So not too much of a difference in theory, about 9k troops, which really wouldn't have made too much of a difference in the general grand scheme of things. Looks like I had about 6% more magic attack, had more physical defense, and more magic defense. It's still nothing just insane. Like, none of those numbers are really all that high. We'll see how this next fight goes. Yeah, we'll see how this next fight goes when we add the artifacts. It shouldn't change too much. He might have the better artifact, but I wanted to test out Phoenix Eye on Lilia while he's running Phoenix Eye on Valen and kind of see how this works out, because I know Internal Flame is extremely good if you're running Lilia as the main because of the Scorch. So that's something I always look out for. Gonna drop this here Phoenix on top of him. Boom, boom. Looks like I hit him for about 4k less. But I'm still pretty much just kind of running away with this. Not gonna lie. This might be worse than the first fight. Holy hell. Okay. So clearly, Lilia as the main, Valen as the deputy is the way to go. I think it's pretty obvious here. I don't think there's really any questions about that one. I would definitely go Lilia Valen instead of Vela Lilium. Some other options that you consider can consider, but we're not going to try to test out today, is if you wanted to split these two up and run them both with epics. And if you were going to do that, then the ideal would be to probably run Lilia and Alwyn together and Valen and Walder together. So that would give you two really good mage marches, and it's pretty easy to get epics maxed out in the long run. Uh, we will do some testing with those and kind of see how those builds work out in another video at a later date, later on in this series. Pretty much just going to do a series of videos that test out different March comps for real live footage of being able to see exactly what it is. But right there you have it. Let's jump into this report real quick. Yes, and we actually won that one by quite a bit more. There is a real difference between our pets as far as skills go. Um, Artifacts, like I said, we were both running Phoenix Eye, so it wasn't nothing too crazy. Uh, but yeah, I'm pretty. I would say Lilia Valen is the way to go if you're looking at that. But like I said, we're gonna jump into some other videos at a later date. We're continue this series, and we will test out a few other builds for those other marches and see how that goes. Um, and kind of go from there. Now we're gonna do a Lilia on Lilia fight and see just whose Lilia is actually better, who's got the skills right and who doesn't have the skills right. Um, gonna drop this Phoenix Eye again, and once again he does about 4 more K damage on the Phoenix Eye. He may be winning this fight. Oh, he definitely winning this fight. See if I can bring this back. Okay, I have definitely brought this fight back. I'm fair. Oh yeah, I've definitely brought this fight back, and I'm actually running away with this thing at this point. Holy crap! Okay, so he had me down by at least 2,000 or 3,000 troops right there, pretty easily, judging by that bar. We'll have to really dive into this report and see exactly what happened, and kind of go from there. But yeah, I definitely pulled back ahead in this fight. Um, that's wild. I thought I was cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Thought I was cooked. That's crazy. Like I said, everything's pretty much the same outside of like troop count. Troop count's a little bit different. It's not like just crazy different, but there is a little bit of difference between them. Everything else is pretty much spot on. I don't know if the 7-8K troops would truly make a difference in these fights. I mean, I'm sure every little bit helps, right? But at the same time, it's not that much of a difference, especially if you're winning by 10 plus thousand troops every time. This fight's definitely been really close. He was ahead of me quite a bit for a little bit there, but then I pulled it back in front, and we'll look at these reports real quick and see exactly what happened. So it was 223 to 264. Um, Quite a bit more magic attack damage right there. That's 13%. 2% more physical defense and 2% more magic defense. A little bit more HP. Nothing just real crazy. It's like somebody's trying to scout me. KBT. Swear. Insane. But there it is. That's the fight. That's what happened. Let's jump in. Let's actually take a look at this report real quick. A little bit deeper into the report and see exactly what happened. All right, so here we are in the report, and as you can tell, it started off about a little less than 9K troops difference, but he started to kind of reel that in really quick, actually. By the time we're 4 seconds in, it's down to 8, and then we kind of hold, and then all of a sudden we're at 7, 8, 8. All right, 5. Yeah, he really reeled this in pretty quickly, actually. 18 seconds, we're still at 5, 19 at 5. Okay, so at 21 seconds, we are pretty much dead even. So that's when the bar definitely showed me being down because of the fact that I had more troops. So at this point, it's a pretty even fight at the 21-second mark. So he was able to reel it in. So everything past this, we'll see where we kind of started to pull back out again. It looks like we're starting to semi kind of pull ahead out to 1K, 2K, and then he jumps ahead 2K. Holy hell. Okay, okay. And then wow, let's see here. So I launched a normal attack, killed 560. Let's see. He killed 508. It's like we got several different bonuses. Then he killed 534 again. Yeah, he definitely had a pretty big round right there. Not gonna lie, that's crazy. And then all of a sudden, the very next one, I'm 4K ahead. Okay, okay. Looks like I killed 559. And then he launched a counterattack, killed 448. And then he killed 471. And then, see here, normal attack, lost 471 there. And then I killed 553. I'm not really sure. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. And then at the bottom of this, we lost an extra 702 from Burning Blood Scorch Effect. Okay, that's where the big hit come from right there. Okay. So I definitely railed him in that round to pull back out. And then it looks like kind of going forward really didn't change too much. Yeah, because I stayed pretty good ahead. I actually opened the gap up to 5K, and then he actually dropped it back down to 2, and then all of a sudden we're at 9K ahead. So definitely another huge round here. So yeah, that's pretty much how this fight went. It's a really good fight to start off. He closed the gap quite a bit, and then it was clear that I just had some big rounds, had a lot of damage come in. Once again, right there, he launched a counterattack, and then the very next hit, I killed 500. And then turn around and killed 539 again with my counterattack. So it was almost like double right there. Yep. And then the same thing at the bottom of this, I killed with the burning blood, killed another 702. So yeah, that's pretty much how this fight went. Nothing insane, but as we said earlier, Lilia Valen is going to be the better of the two builds. Don't get me wrong, Valen and Lilia, Valen as the main, Lilia as the deputy, definitely is good by itself. But if you're really doing this and you're trying to get the best results, I would run Lilia first, Valen as the deputy, and we will test out some other builds to see if we can break these up and truly have two effective marches instead of just one at a later video. But we're going to wrap this video up. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It greatly helps me out. Smash that like button, and until next time, see you out.